I'm always nervous as hell before anything I do. And I think that's a healthy thing, actually.
Well, I think it is too. I'm nervous before. It doesn't matter how many sessions I do. I always get a little case of the jitters beforehand. I think we've talked about it before, Michael. That's because I care, right? That's
Yeah.
because I care so much about the work. I love the work and I have huge respect for the work. So of course I get nervous because I want to honor the work. I want to do it justice. So there's always that little case of the jitters beforehand.
Yeah. Every single time. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of like all I had planned to talk about. I liked the last show we did. We had some really good interaction. We had some really good questions.
We did. Hello, Holly.
Hello. We'll probably pull some cards. I have my cards. Do you?
I do have a few cards here.
We'll see if we do mediumship or not. That was the other thing I was going to talk about, and I've mentioned this before too. So mediumship during lives. Yes, I love to do them, but they are time consuming. And there's a different energy when you're doing these on a show like this. I'll try to carefully word this. So there's always a need for a message, right? But most of the time people tune in, it's more or less to like, let's just see what happens. And that sends an energy. And it's completely different than like an in-person session. It really is, because when people actually book a session, there's definitely a need to be there, and there's definitely the energy exchange for that session. So the energy is completely different. And that's why we've said too that, when we do these type readings on this type of platform, the readings tend to be surface level. They kind of like skirt around heavier topics and just kind of skirt the top of it, because again, a lot of the messages are personal, and even on the other side, they know to use discretion. They're not going to talk about highly personal things, whether it's regard to their passing, something going on in the person's personal life. You wouldn't talk about certain things in a crowd of people. It's the same thing here. So yeah. And we always say when we do the readings here, we don't necessarily go for the comments of requesters. We kind of go what we're led from or led with. If somebody comes through and grabs my attention, we'll connect and go. So again, it's not to put anybody off about, wanting a reading. It's just during this show. Cards, yes, we tend to kind of go to where we're pulled in the chat. But when it's spirit led, and we let the spirit lead the way.